People argue about this for hours. Let me show you why. Four friends go out for dinner. The bill is $40, so they each pay $10. But the waiter realizes the total was actually $35 after a discount, so he decides to return $5 to them. He gives each of them $1 and keeps $1 as a tip. Now each friend paid $9, which makes $36 in total. Add the waiter's $1 tip, that's $37. So where did the other $3 go? Why do claw machines always drop your prize at the last second? Because they're secretly programmed to grip tightly only once every 10 to 15 plays. But here are 2 easy tricks to help you win. First, watch a few people play. If many lose, your turn might be the lucky one. Go for toys that are lying flat and not stuck under others. If you don't have time to wait, aim for toys near the hole. A small push might be all you need to win. This man couldn't sell his $1 million house. It was too expensive, even after he dropped the price. So instead of lowering it again, he did something insane. He turned the house into a raffle. Anyone could enter by buying a $1 ticket. Suddenly, millions of people wanted a shot at winning the house for just $1. In the end, the entries added up to over $2 million in revenue, more than the house was ever worth on the market. Most students choose the wrong seat in class. If you sit in the very back, it's easier to lose focus and miss details on the board. But if you choose the front seats, you may feel more pressure and get called on more often. And if you move your seat to the side, your view of the board can feel slightly angled or blocked, which is why the best seats in class are usually in the middle rows. When you rob a bank, you can't just spend the money right away. That stolen cash has to be cleaned, but not with soap and water. Criminals might open a car wash that cleans real cars, but they fake the number of customers they have. They mix the stolen money with the business income, making it look like legitimate profit. Now the money is clean until the tax office notices and calls the cops. If you've ever watched someone levitate off the ground, you can learn this simple trick to fool your friends. Many people assume it involves wires or some fancy device, but the secret is much easier. It's called the Balducci levitation. Stand at the right angle, so only one foot is visible. Then push yourself up on the toes of your hidden foot, while lifting the other foot into the air. From the right angle, it creates the illusion that you're floating. If you convert $1 into 1 rial Iranian coins, you'd end up with over 42,000 coins. Each coin weighs around 3 grams, so together they'd weigh more than 120 kilograms. If you somehow melted them all down, you'd get roughly 30 kilograms of nickel, worth about $450 in raw metal. That means your $1 just turned into $450. If you repeat the process, you'll get infinite money and infinite years in prison. A man comes to a village and announces that he's willing to buy a specific kind of rock for $10 each. The villagers immediately gather as many as they can and sell them to him. The next day, he returns and says he'll now pay $30 for each rock. The villagers rush to find more, but this time they only manage to collect half as many. As the rocks become rarer, the man announces he'll pay $100 each next time. Then, another person arrives with a huge pile of those rocks. The villagers, eager for easy profit, buy them for $50 each, believing they'll soon double their money, but the man never comes back.